Hello, my friend. We're going to be checking out TemTem Swarm. So this is another roguelite. We go on Planet Pet. We got Tsunami as the ultimate or Water Blade. Or we get Smizzy. Alright, let's go for this monkey amigo. So this is my first time diving into this game, so I have no experience or not sure what to expect. However, I have seen a couple gameplay videos. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, similar to Funguyz. So we got a rainbow guard technique, protect the Tem from an attack while the guard is up. Low damage attack that traps enemies, or we got a technique cooldown. Let's get a cooldown. Energy projectile that knocks enemies back. We'll grab that. Increase damage. Yes, please. It doesn't look like there is any map. But we do have I believe it's an ultimate gauge that's kind of filling up. Some more damage, and then whichever area I'm pointing the cursor to, and that's for the attack. So yeah, we have an ultimate. Let's see what that does. Two big boulders. Crush the enemies. Quite nice. Don't know what I just picked up. Complete a indicator spot. Okay, we got. We'll increase the area of pickup. I missed what that said. A little pop-up that came up. I got interfered with the upgrade. But we will venture down and see what these icons represent. And get another technique. So we got a little bit of a scratch attack. In the area to activate the event. And this is already getting pretty difficult. What do we want? Volgon scale increased TemTem damage from 5 to 10%. Yeah, we're good. What else can I do? Oh, I have an ultimate here. Eat as many TemTems till the timer runs out. Seems like we completed whatever challenge that was. No, increased. Considering it's only 3 minutes into the game, it's getting pretty difficult evolution. What is this, Pokemon? Alright, let's evolve. Very cool. Graphics on this game are pretty neat. And it's very buttery smooth. Pretty satisfying. Go way down to the right here. Martial strike, melee attack that punches nearby enemies. This decreases the cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Increases the knockback. Oshi Oshi Dashi. Energy projectile that knocks enemies back. So that's the projectile. Alright, let's go for our melee attack here. See how much we can buff that up. This guy doesn't want to die. There we go. Fight those enemies around the tree while I collect these experience points. I'll upgrade the damage here. Generally speaking with these games, I like to try them out, whether it's a demo. And if I like it, I end up purchasing the full version. The field area that extends around the TemTem and deals constant damage. Or we can get an epic Volgon scale. I think I'll go with the key or chi field, just so we have some area damage. What's this? Okay, Wako. Okay, we got our first little boss here. Let's diversify. Oh, I guess we can only have a certain amount of techniques. That makes sense. Ultimate is ready. Let's hit this guy with the moles. Great ball. Thank you. Upgrade that key field. And tend to make our way up further on the map here. I have a feeling it's going to get very difficult pretty quick. Was that some sort of poison? Okay, make my way around, bob and weave, bob and weave. Get some more damage. I don't want to be too squishy here. Nobody shall come into this area. We had our ultimate, so that was pretty good. Increase the duration of techniques by 20%. Reduce the cooldowns of techniques. Onwards and forwards to the next point of interest. I think a magnet would be nice right about now, and given I have left behind quite a bit of XP. Nice. What's going on here? Break the TemTem. Yes, TemTem. Keep mispronouncing. TemTem. TemTem is a type of cookie covered in chocolate. TemTem is this game that is a replica of Digimon and Pokemon, it looks like. Gotta reduce cooldown. I need to watch out for these projectiles. The pacing of this game feels pretty quick. There's the random array of enemies spawning from every direction. Don't leave the area, no problem. I can just emit my bows. Increase of absorption area or cooldowns? We'll go with cooldowns. Key field to 30%. And some Hansen currency. How do I spend said currency? It's probably like meta progression. Given we're gonna do one run, I don't know, we'll see if we do another run, but I'm gonna just see how far I can get in this one, and if my dopamine levels are high and I feel like we shall play this game again, we'll look into the meta progression then. We got another spawn point for the point of interest. Increase the number of enemy projectiles pierced before. We will get a upgrade on the Oshidashi. In the area to activate the event. Go through the 9 rings before time runs out. Okay. It's a fun little mechanic. Alright. Great success. It's getting very hectic now. And we got another point of interest at the south of the map. Making our way down. What was that? A hard drive or something? Let's upgrade that projectile. The Sonic and Knuckles, we have Knuckles' uncle. Oh snap. Just my balls. Alright, Martial Strike to level 2, cooldowns to level 5, Freeze Chip, invulnerable for 10 seconds, another Martial Strike, and 160 Pansons. Please. Alright, we'll get another area of absorption, that way I don't have to travel too far to pick up the XP points. We are 11 minutes in, and so far so good. We're doing pretty well. Bada boom, bada bing. Nobody can survive these fists of fury. Staying in the event. I got a dragon fruit at the bottom there. This little golden eagle. Alright, I'm assuming this is health. Dragon fruit attained. Not a fan of the red dragon fruits in real life. The golden ones are pretty damn delicious. Okay. Should be leveling up soon. Alright. Increase the number of enemies, projectiles. Here, okay, let me try getting that. So now I shoot 2 projectiles. I think. I believe. Let's see. Yeah. I did make a reference to enemies projectiles, so I'm not sure what meant by that. Get out of my way, please. I am trying to stand in this location. Alright, what's going on here? Wow, minion fight there. I'll change the hit intervals for that. Yes, another evolution. So we're gonna go from 260 HP to 345, 18 damage to 22, and speed from 4.3 to 4.8. Right. Pretty fun, although it feels very scattered. Everything, as I mentioned before, is happening all at once. Pacing is pretty ADHD. In another gameplay video I have up when it comes to Funguyz, the tempo of that, it's just as hectic. But I think if they had certain enemies spawning at certain points, they're a little bit more organized. As right now, you can see the whole ecosystem is coming to attack. Not sure why. Right, grill, magnetic module, more pencils. Oh yeah. What have we done to upset this entire ecosystem to come and try to murder us? It's literally a genocide of all these creatures. Fierce claw, a few pansons. Upgrade that scratch. I do have an ultimate, but I'm probably gonna save that for whenever we need to use it if things get too hectic. Because at the moment I'm killing all these enemies with ease. Are we going to get another point of interest soon, or I don't see anything? Something's happening. Eat my balls. easy. Increase the armor by 5, or we have a fierce claw level up here. So that looks interesting. Put it down before we go to the top northwest quadrant of the level. I guess these are elite enemies, but they drop these pants on items as well. TemTem. The guy's just trying to fly around and how far is this? Oh, we're almost there. Stand here. Bada boom, bada bing. Excuse me guys, it's quickly coming through. Killing your aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, everybody. Increases attack area to 5%. Do I want that, or let's upgrade the fierce claw. See a chest there. Ooh, more pansons. I think after the round is complete, I can go check out what those hookups do. This is one of the destroyed the TemTem nest. That cool? Okay. Got items. Poison everybody. Why not add to the genocide by poisoning everyone? Alright, we got some speed. Oh no. Cool, we'll get more sons. Usually these roguelites are 20 minutes long and then the boss appears. We'll see if that's the case in this game. Thank you. Some virus for you guys. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Increased healing. It seems like I've maxed out all of the abilities. That's why it's asking me if I want to auto collect the pensions or the health pickups. I almost missed that one. Let's get some health just in case. Hold the boulder time. Everybody get out my way. Some more health. Thank you for all the pansons. Much appreciated. I have 2,459 TemTem currency dollars. I think what I'll do is I'll just accept getting health as I level up. We got one final area of interest here. Alright, we have the Loch Ness monster. Excuse me. Would you like to taste my bowl? There you go. Dragonite looking creature. Oh. Not good, not good. Oh no. Getting too reckless there. And then run away like a little coward for the time being. So I can level up and then potentially heal. So I got a little bit of health there. There's some health up top. Quickly mosey my way over there. There you are. Where's this boss? Coming through. Strategy worked. Almost died, but we didn't die. Victory. Alright, 21 minutes and 34 seconds. Not bad. Maybe later. Okay. Got a bit of unlocks here. I'm not gonna go through each and every one. So that was a little playthrough of TemTem Swarm. Okay, this is pretty cool. You can upgrade the dodge and things look like they're pretty expensive. Alright, let's go see what the monkey is. Can I unlock these? Nope. Damage by 10%. Okay. Alright, I see the appeal to this game. Lots of meta progression. And I guess it gets more and more difficult, but that was my first playthrough when it comes to TemTem Swarm. Thanks for watching. Peace.